In today's video, we take a look at the Tropicfeel shell, a travel backpack with some modular accessories that's flexible and helps you streamline your travel carry. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ed from Rushfaster. We do guides and walkthroughs, bring you better gear and better ways to carry. So if you like what you see, you're interested in this sort of content, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and also subscribing to the newsletter. Let's dive in and check out the Tropicfeel shell. Now, Tropicfeel is a company that first started off with a pair of travel shoes, and with great success, they've gone out to create other travel-related gear and accessories like backpacks, other carry accessories. They've recently released a smaller backpack called the Nest, but for today, we're looking at the shell. Okay, so looking at the bag, we've got a combination of 100% recycled nylon as well as 60% recycled polyester. So it's a bit of a blend of recycled materials, very durable, and some also water-repellent elements on some of the fabrics as well. In terms of hardware, we've got YKK water resistant zippers and a combination of Duraflex hardware as well as Fidlock hardware. For the branding on the bag, it's fairly simple. We've got a simple Tropicfeel brand mark here just on the front flap. We've also got some small other branding elements throughout the bag, but most of it is fairly simple. Now, as you can see, there are two clips on the front here that give us access to that main bucket capacity. We'll take a look at that later on when we look at the main compartment. And then further below, we've got 4 receiver studs here for the Fidlock hardware on those modular accessories. We'll also take a look at some of those later on. If we jump to the sides of the bag, you can see this stretch mesh material. It's kind of like a 4-way stretch material here for the water bottle pockets. These pockets will fit your typical 32-ounce Nalgene perfectly fine. You can see it stretches out to fit that capacity, and when you take it out, it sits flush on the bag. Now, this bag does come with a camera insert, so you can carry some camera gear here. If you wanted to, you could store a tripod in there. Just one thing to note is that you don't have any stabilization straps closer to the top of the bag to help you secure that tripod down, so just keep that in mind. We flip the bag round to the back here. Our back panel does have quite a few features. So on the shoulder straps, we've got this foam padding here, which is actually quite firm. But you can see it kind of pushes down, so maybe it's similar to like a memory foam type of material. Be nice and plush. On the top of the shoulder straps, we've got these load lifters here to allow you to tweak the curve of the shoulder strap and just offload some of that weight to the top of the bag. Then in the middle, we've got these 2 loops here, these gear loops that allow you to attach any gear on. So you could clip a carabiner on there and then attach on any accessories that way. In the middle, we've got an adjustable sternum strap here. It is also removable, so you can take it out if you want to, and you can see these 5 points of adjustment here, just so you can better position the sternum strap to where it is on your body. We've got a simple buckle clip here and then some elastic webbing to manage that little strap tail. At the bottom here, simple Duraflex ladder locks, and again, some elastic webbing to manage that strap slack. At the bottom of the bag, we've also got a very light hip belt, so it uses a simple Duraflex buckle there, and you can see the elastic webbing here on the sides here just to manage that strap slack. Now, if a hip belt is a bit too much for you, maybe you're using this bag for just daily commuting, you can actually tuck away that hip belt underneath this back section here. Now that we have that tucked away, we can see our back panel a bit better. You can see some more Tropicfeel branding there. And then on the back panel, we've got these 3 sections of padding here. This padding is actually really plush. It's very soft, softer than the shoulder straps here, so it'll be comfortable on the back, and there is some channeling here to distribute the airflow. Another thing you'll notice here is a little elastic strap here that's hooked on with this metal G-hook. This actually serves to just keep these shoulder straps in place so they don't dangle around too much. So if you wanted to carry the bag via briefcase style, which is, there is a little handle here on the side, so you can carry it briefcase style if you want to, but it also serves as a luggage pass-through. So if you are taking this bag with you alongside some rolling luggage, you can pass through that telescopic handle here and then streamline your carry. One other small thing to note here is that there is a discrete zippered pocket here on the side. So if I just take that little clip out, there is a small pocket here that you can store maybe a wallet, maybe your passport, just something that you want low profile, hidden behind your back in a very secure position. You can store something there. And then at the top of the bag, we've got a very simple nylon folded whole handle, very similar to the briefcase handle as well. Now, one more thing to note, if we come to the base of the bag, we've actually got a small little zipper there that actually opens up to give access to what is called the Kangaroo pouch. Now, the Kangaroo pouch is an external pouch that allows you to secure things like shoes or any wet clothing, anything like that you want to keep separate from the main cavity inside the bag. So say for instance, you want to store some shoes in there just to keep that separate from your clothes. You could chuck some shoes in. These are the Tropicfeel Canyon shoes. They're an all-terrain sneaker. Just pack those inside there. And then we've got these two little G hooks at the top here, which you simply hook into these loops here on the side. And so there you have your shoes stored externally. They're nice and secure, they're not going to fall out, and they're also easy to get out of as well. One other additional thing that's part of the Kangaroo pocket is that on the outside we actually have these other elastic straps here that you can actually store gear underneath. So say for instance you had maybe a rain jacket, any wet clothing that you just want to store separate from your shoes, but also on the outside separate from your main compartment. You can store that in between these little straps here, keep that nice and secure. Now the bottom one is actually quite stretchy, so if you had a really compact sleeping bag, you could also store that underneath as well and just carry everything in this backpack. Before we get into the main compartment, we're going to take a look at some of the accessories that you can attach onto these 4 receiver fidlock studs here. So here we've got both the toiletry bag as well as a tech organizer. These are 2 pouches that you can use to separate your travel gear. So you'll have a whole bunch of toiletries that you'll take with you, and then maybe some cables, maybe some power bricks, things like that that you also take with you when you go traveling. On the back of these pouches, we have these 4 fidlock docks that you can actually attach on really easily onto the bag. So as you can see, it was just attached on there really quickly, and then to release them, you don't simply just pull them off. They actually don't come off unless you pull on these separate tags here. So on the straps themselves, there are 4 of these docks. 2 of them are simple attachment docks, and then the other 2 are actually locking docks. So when they attach on, they don't come off easy. You actually have to pull up on these little tabs here to release those docks. So it's a really easy way to secure on these accessories, but then also give it that security to not easily come off and be pickpocketed by someone. So if we just take a quick look at some of these accessories, this is the tech organizer. It's a simple pouch using YKK water resistant zippers. It opens up from the top here. We've got a few elastic webbings here that you can store your cables, any dongles, maybe EDC pens or other EDC tools. You can also store them inside these elastic webbings here. And then you've also got space in the middle for other accessories. So very simple tech organizer. If you're very precious about your tech, you can store that somewhere inside the bag and not have that on the outside. And maybe you want to have your toiletry bag on the outside. So the toiletry bag is actually a bit more decked out than the tech organizer, just because you'll probably be storing a lot more toiletries with you. Again, it uses the same YKK water resistant zipper, and it has those 2 simple docks as well as the securing docks. And here we actually have a clamshell opening here. So we've got a number of different pockets here. We've also got a little swing hook here. So when you do get to your destination, you can open this up, hang this on maybe a bathroom door or somewhere in the bathroom where you can hang this off and you can have access to all your toiletries. We've got 2 stretchy pockets here, one on top of each other, and then another 2 on the other side. So you can store a number of different toiletries in there, and then a zippered pocket that you can store more inside. So maybe these are your moisturizers, your ointments, toothpaste, stuff like that you want to keep secure inside a compartment. So those are the 2 accessory pouches that you can get with the bag, and they do have that functionality to attach onto those little magnetic docks there, nice and secure and also easy to access. Okay, so let's take a look at the main compartment of the bag. Now there are 2 ways of getting inside the main compartment. We have the more traditional top access from a bucket style opening here. So if we undo these 2 clips here, we have this folded flat top here that we can get access inside the main compartment there. So you have access to your gear from the top. But if we turn the bag to the back, we actually have a clamshell back panel access, which gives us much more visibility. So if we open that up, this is a YKK water resistant zipper, and it does use locking zippers, so you can lock this back panel style opening up if you wanted to, just to keep it more secure. But here we have our main compartment here. So we just get some stuff out of there. I've got my Arc'teryx Atom down jacket there. Tropicfeel also offers some apparel, so here are some tees that you can also get, as well as a sweatshirt. And here we have a camera cube that is also provided from Tropicfeel. It features a water resistant exterior and also has those same YKK water resistant zippers, and it has quite a fair bit of pocketing to store most of your camera gear. So on the front here, we've got a small zippered pocket. You can store other cables, peripherals in there. We've also got a handle here on the top so you can quickly grab it. And then on both sides of the bag, we have these little loops here, which you can attach a little carry strap here, and then you can actually use this on the go if you wanted to. And then so to open, we've got this top loading zipper here. And then when we open it, we have this just big empty cavity here. The camera cube comes with a number of flexible dividers here that you can actually coordinate your loadouts for your camera gear. So if you've got a mirrorless camera or a big DSLR camera, you can actually use the different dividers to help you organize and protect your camera equipment. There's also a few elastic straps here on the top here to store some of your other camera equipment. And then we've also got a little Velcro mesh pocket here for more gear. So with the Camera Cube, it's a good additional option if you do want to carry some camera gear with you on your travels and want to have it protected and organized. Now with all that taken out, this is just a big cavernous space, lots of space in here, but there is an additional accessory that really makes traveling with this bag really streamlined and also allows this bag to be used as an additional daily city carrier. Now this accessory is called the Shell Wardrobe System. It's an inbuilt wardrobe. It's a clothes organizer that allows you to store all of your different items of clothing, all your different apparel, travel gear inside this wardrobe. It's all nice and packed in, and then when you reach your destination, you can actually take the entire wardrobe out, hang it off somewhere in your accommodation or wherever you're staying, and then you can actually use the bag for just an everyday backpack. You can store daily essentials in there, maybe carry a camera cube in there and some other accessories, and because you're not carrying all of your travel clothing, it's a much lighter carrier. It's a really unique accessory that works really well with the Shell backpack, and when you're packing for a trip, you can actually pack all your clothing inside that wardrobe, and then there are these compression straps that allow you to really compress down the space, saving about 20% more space for you to store other gear inside your bag. Now if we quickly take a look at the other side of the main compartment, we've got our sort of tech organization here. We've got two zippered compartments that you can use to store maybe some cables, other tech peripherals, anything like that, or if you just want to store other travel related accessories in there, you can. Underneath this Velcro flap here, we have our laptop section, which is padded and protected, slightly suspended from the base of the bag. This will fit up to a 17-inch laptop. And one other thing to note is that there is no dedicated tablet sleeve. So if you were to carry a tablet, I'd suggest storing it on top of your travel gear and having it in a protective carry case. So that is the main compartment. One small thing that I forgot to mention is this little zippered section here at the top here, using again a YKK water resistant zipper. This is just using that dimension inside that flap top there. You can store some quick essentials, your wallet, wireless headphones, set of keys, anything like that, you can just store that in there. But as mentioned, it is a really streamlined backpack. You can carry all your clothing inside, your shoes on the outside, and if you are carrying quite a fair bit, you can actually adjust the carrying size to a larger capacity. So it has a maximum capacity of about 40 liters, but you can strap it down to maybe 30 liters, and then its smallest for daily carrying, getting rid of that kangaroo pocket, tucking it away and cinching these down really hard, you can get it up to 22 liters, so pretty much a daily commuter. So that's quite a lot of versatility. You can use this for your daily travels if you're going to work carrying just your laptop, some other accessories, and then for the weekend, maybe even for the trail, you can expand and actually accommodate a lot more space. Speaking of space, we're going to quickly conduct our Rushfaster beer capacity test to see how many tinny 6-packs can fit inside this bag. By the looks of things, it'll probably fit 4 tinny 6-packs quite easily. First, yeah. So there you go, 4 tinny 6-packs fit in there quite comfortably. A little bit of room to spare at the top there, and again, you do have that modularity to have that kangaroo pocket as well as opening up that flap top so that you can accommodate more space. So you could potentially fit a 5th one here just at the top. Okay, so this is the bag on the body. For your reference, I'm 5'10". Well everyone, there you have it, the Tropicfeel shell. Overall, an impressive build. It's made of recycled materials and features a number of modular components that really help you streamline your travel carry as well as help you focus on your travel experience. If you like this bag and you're thinking about getting it or any of the other items that you see in this video, like some of the other Tropicfeel items, there are affiliate links in the description below. If you use those links, they go a long way to support the work that we do here on the channel, so we really appreciate any support there. And if you'd like to support us further, you can hit the like button, you can hit the bell, subscribe to the channel, and also subscribe to our newsletter. But most of all, we'd love to hear from you. What do you think about this bag? What do you think about the wardrobe insert? Would you use that? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos from us or more videos on travel backpacks, check out some of the links on the screen at the end of this video. But for now, this has been the Tropicfeel shell. Take care, until next time.